Okay, yes. Good evening, class. I hope that you all are doing fine. So, today we are going to start with a very beautiful story. But before we start with that story, there is a YouTube video for you. So, we will be watching this video and then we will be moving further. प्यार का नगमा है Okay, just observe the various things and then you have to answer. Yes, class, the smiles on your faces can definitely tell that you enjoyed this video. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, that what is the message that this video is giving? Good, that's all about love. And what do you think, class? Should that person now who is having that pet, should he like sacrifice the dog for someone? Like he sacrificed basically because they have become a good companion, right? Every day starts with that dog. So for that old person, okay, and he's living alone, but still when he found that this dog is of someone is missing him, so what he did, yes class, he contacted them and told them that your dog is here. Okay, tell me, if you were in the position of that old person and you got to know that your only companion that you have in your life right now is of someone else, it belongs to someone else, and you love that person very much, so will you just let it go? Okay, so we have 50-50. So half are saying yes, I would let it go, and half are saying no, I won't let it go. Okay, so this is basically a story of attachment, right? The bond of love. Yes, class, this is the title of the story that we are going to read. The bond of love is about an emotional bond which the author's wife and her pet bear share between them. Okay, so this is between a girl and we can say lady and a bear. Okay, let us know about the author. Kenneth Kenneth Adamson was born on 8 March 1910 and he died on 30th August 1974. He was an Indian born British writer and hunter who wrote books about his adventures in the jungles of South India. So basically, he is having two occupations. One is that he's a writer, and another one is that he is a hunter. Very good class. And what he writes about? He writes about the various adventures that he experienced during the yes, his visit to the jungles of South India. Very good. Okay, yes, class. When you see these photos, what you can say? If you see the first photo, sorry. So what are your feelings and thoughts for that? That the animals are ill treated, and if you see the second one, animals are being loved, they are being cared. Okay, again in the third one, so we can say there are two different kind of people, right? There are few people who ill treat the animals, they mistreat them, and there are one section which love them. Okay, so let us see how the story, the persons in the story, the characters in the story, whether they love the bear or whether they ill treat the bear, right? Now you have to answer this question, class. What is the name of the author of Bond of Love? What was the name? It's also related with some company's name, right? I'm giving you a hint. Right, it's C. Kenneth Addison. Very good. Okay, yes, class. Can you identify this animal? Yes, it's a sloth bear. Okay, they are generally known for sleeping. They're fond of sleeping. They spend most of their life in sleeping, right? So firstly I will be reading it, and then you will be basically observing and highlighting the important words. Sloth bears inhabit forested areas including the tropical rainforest of India and grasslands at the lower elevations. Sloth bears have very shaggy hair and long muzzles. Using their claws to dig, they can then use their lips to form a tube which can go deep into the ground or into hard to reach areas like dead trees for their food. Their main food is termites. You can hear them suck up their food from several feet away. Okay, yes, class. Okay, there's one more. I will begin with Bruno, my wife's pet sloth bear. I got him for her by accident. 2 years ago, we were passing through the sugarcane fields near Mysore. People were driving away the wild pigs from the fields by shooting at them. Some were shot and some escaped. We thought that everything was over when suddenly a black sloth bear came out panting in the hot sun. Okay, yes, class. So, firstly, we will be discussing the important. Shaggy, you understand? Dirty, like not well managed, right? So, shaggy hairs and then long muzzles. Basically, muzzles are, if you can see the claws of the beard, there is this white thing, right? These are the muzzles. He is having long muzzles. And next is this. What is this, class? You might have seen them creating something around the walls. Even you like kind of get I don't think so you are aware of this thing, but your parents might be aware of this thing, that they like go for injections, right? Injections in the walls, that is just to protect the walls from these insects. And this is the favorite food of the sloth beard, so that is termites, right? Next, panting. Can you see this picture? What you can say about the condition of the bear? Its tongue is out. Okay, so when your tongue is out, there is hot sun over you. At that situation, when your tongue comes out because of the extreme heat, that is panting. Okay, like this. Okay, that's known as panting, class. Okay, so now what you have understood from this passage, class? Yes, he is basically talking about beers that are situated where in the South India, right? But before directly talking about his incident, he's firstly just giving you the general thing that the sloth bears are generally found in the tropical areas. Their appearance, they are having very shaggy hair, long muzzles. Okay, then their favorite food is termites. They can suck them from a feet away. Okay, and then he talk about his own experience with the Bruno, right? Who is Bruno? Very good. Author's wife, pet. Okay, favorite pet. And how he met him? Through an accident. What had happened? Yes, he was visiting through the sugarcane fields near the Mysore when he saw that some people were killing the pigs. Okay, and while they were killing, what he saw, he basically thought that everything was over, but suddenly he saw a bear, and what was bear doing? It was panting, right? Okay, yes, class. Now you tell me that what do you think? What is the importance of animals? There should be a like. Do we have any kind of what I could say relation with these animals, that why they are required in our life, or do they have any kind of need in our life? Yes, animals as pets are very important for the humans. As we just saw in the video also, that dog became the companion for the old person. Okay, he helped him also, and he also cared for him and showed his affection, right? So animals get a lot of affection, and they give, or I would say return back double or triple amount of that affection that is being shown to them. Okay, so they are very loving. Okay, there are certain animals which are dangerous because there is a balance that has been created in the ecosystem, right? That one is the carnivores, then there is herbivores. So there is to create a balance, then only this circle will keep on continuing. Okay, otherwise people will start getting dead. So that's why also we need animals to create that balance in the ecosystem. Okay, yes, sorry. So now you have to tell me that what was the favorite food habits of the sloth bear. Very good. That was eating of termites. Okay, they love eating termites. So that's the thing. Okay, yes, class, what do you think? Do animals have emotions? Do they have any kind of feelings? Do they feel hurt? Do they feel pain? Yes, they're just like humans. Just the thing that can differentiate we and the animals is that we are able to communicate. Okay, we have a language. They also have a language, but we are not able to interpret that language. Okay, generally they are sounds, not proper language. So yes, let us see what emotions animals have. Okay, now who will read? Okay, yes, Manpreet, go ahead. Now I will not shoot again, Manpreet. Now I will not shoot a sloth bear. Ma'am, how to pronounce it? Ventantly. Ventantly. But okay, everyone repeat it. Ventantly. 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 Okay, ventantly. But unfortunately for the poor beast, one of my companions did not feel that way about it and promptly shot the bear on the spot. As we watched the fallen animal, we were surprised to see that the black fur on its back moved and left the prostrate body. Then we saw it was a baby bear that had been riding on its mother back when the sudden shot had killed her. The little creature ran around its prostrate parent, making a pitiful noise. Okay, yes, class. So, first one is when you don't like, if I have to say, if we I will be just giving you a situation and you will be able to like get the meaning of ventonly. Okay, ventonly basically means when you don't think much and just act, right? Without even giving it a second thought that whether I should kill or not. And what happened? Because they thought that, yes, class, why? Okay, we will discuss it later. Let us discuss firstly the important words. Prostrate. Prostrate is basically the, we can say, dead. Okay, dead thing. So here the bear, mother bear was dead, right? Okay, yes. So now you have to tell me that what you have understood from this passage. Yes, right. They have killed the mother bear. Okay, and why they killed the mother bear? Because they felt that it will harm them, right? Then only, generally, this is the scenario that whenever humans feel that something is going to harm them, they like create a defense mechanism, that they take the first action before anything bad could happen to them. Okay, so that's why he just shot the bear on the spot. And then what happened, they saw that something was moving at the back of the mother bear. Okay, and what was that? That was the baby bear. Baby bear was basically running over the body of the mother bear to basically check or to feel that whether it's alive or not. And why do you think that little creature died? Sorry, cried. Yes, because he realized that his mother is no longer with him, and because just the feeling that he will be no longer able to see her make him cry, because they can feel emotions. And that was our first question. Yes, class. Okay, now there is basically match the column for you. So first one is shaggy. Okay, then we have claws. Okay, so this I'm giving you pending. Okay, so this is what we call as muscles, right? Okay. Yes, class, where are claws? Okay, yes, class, so this is your homework. You have to see the difference between muscles and claws, right? Okay, let's recapitulate. So you have to tell me that who was Bruno? Yes, it was the pet that the author wife was going to have. She has not get yet get it into the story. Okay, so what we have studied today, we have studied about bond of love. We have studied that there are two sections of people. One sector says that one sector ill treats the animals, and another loves and care for them, right? And we have also understood about the human tendency, human behavior. Okay, whenever they feel that something is going to harm them, so they create a defense mechanism and shoot them before, or take action before they could harm them, right? So another is another thing that we have learned today, that animals also feel certain kind of emotion. As when mother bear was dead, Bruno started crying. Okay, so he was expressing his pain through the tears. So yes, class, who was Bruno? Now tell. Yes, author's wife pet. Right. Where did author find the bear? In which jungle or field? Yes, he found him near the sugarcane fields of Mysore. And what was the physical features of Bruno? What he was having? He was having claws. How was his fur like? They were very shaggy. They were very dirty. Okay, not properly managed. And who killed the Bruno mother? Yes, some of the hunters, okay, that were accompanying the author. Okay, because they thought what Bruno mother is going to, they she is going to harm them. Okay, yes, class, so this is your homework. Animals also feel pressure of love and pain of separation. Okay, so when mother bear was with Bruno, he was enjoying that love and affection. And when he was separated, as she died, he also feel that pain of separation, right? Like he was separated from her mother. Make a presentation. Okay, yes, class. Next thing is that you have to create a presentation by giving examples from your own experience with your pet. You can include your photos, pet, and show that different kind of emotions that they represent or showcase at different situations, right? So I hope that you enjoyed today's story, and we will be continuing this bond of love further also, right, class? Yes. Do they have this like, there is certain kind of I would say magnet in animals, especially if we talk about dog and cat, that they attract you, right? They, like, it's quite, I would say, surprising, or it's something like very different that people are getting attracted towards a beer. Beer is like, can be very dangerous at times. Like, it can eat you just like this, like, right? So that is the thing. So let's see how this journey of Bruno being the pet of the author goes on. Thank you so much, class. I hope that you enjoyed.